my channel. I'm Clarissa, and in this video, I'm going to show you how I change my violin strings. Whether your strings are old, worn out, or you just need some fresh, brand new sets of strings, knowing how to replace them properly is very, very crucial. So today, I'm going to show you and share some helpful tips from my own experience how to change the violin strings. However, I am not a luthier, so I'm just sharing this knowledge out of my own experience. So let's get started and give my violin a brand new set of strings. Changing violin strings does not require any tools. In here, I have my violin, alcohol swab for cleaning the fingerboard, violin microfiber cleaning cloth, and the brand new set of strings. I recommend all of my students to change their strings as a set, not individually. I also recommend them to change their strings every semester, which is twice a year. Personally, I also change my string twice a year, which is around September, October, and March or April. In the past 3 years, I've been using Edva Pirazzi Gold, the whole set with the G Gold and the E Gold as well. But today, I want to try something different because my new violin has not gone through trial and errors of different brands of strings. So today, I decided to buy Peter Infield by Tomastic. It's the medium synthetic core. Every violin will work differently with every brand of strings. So Peter Infield might work or might not work for my violin. It just depends on the characteristic of the violin sound. Edva Pirazzi Gold works really well for my violin, but I am trying to look for a deeper G string sound and warmer E string sound. So I am hoping that the Peter Infield will give me more power on the G, and we'll see about the E because I think this is pretty direct as well. So it is okay to go trial and error between different brands of strings or even sometimes combinations. You might want to use G, D, and A with one brand, and then you want to use a different brand for your E. That's totally fine. Now, let's get to it. I usually remove all my accessories. In this case, I have the seat clip because I like to hit the side of my violin and my mute. I like to change it from my A string for some reason. I don't know if this is the correct way or not, but I like to do it that way. Please do not remove your strings all together at once. Remove them one by one. So remove the A, and then you're going to put the A with the new strings. Don't remove all of them because your bridge will fall. If your bridge falls, then your sound post inside the violin might fall, and then that will be a disaster. In your pegs, this is your pegs. My pegs is very pretty. I like it a lot because there's the gold part in it. In your pegs, there will be, in this case, I only have one hole. Sometimes some violins have 2 holes. So in this hole, you're gonna put through your violin strings into the hole. I don't know how I'm gonna show it. Like that. Just like that. And then you're gonna start to roll it with the peg. Put it through. And then start rolling. And I am going to put the ball end into my fine tuners. Every fine tuners looks differently, and my fine tuner is really easy to put the strings on. This is actually harder to put the strings like to the side like this and not facing me. gonna get it somewhat close to A. My favorite color is purple. And the color of the string is purple. And the next one, I'm changing the G. I don't know, I'm just doing it in this order. It might be wrong, it might be right, but I like this order. So G, goodbye G. Thank you for following me to Korea. And then now, let's open the G. It's also purple, with the top being yellow. So once again, we're gonna put it through the hole. So do this, put it through the hole, and make sure when you put it on, the G needs to be on the most left, not from here, because then it will make a cross with the D. So make sure that you put the G on the most left, because it's going to be G, D, A, E, and I just dropped my string. It will be G, D, A, E, and then the G has to be the most left. Put it through, and then just roll it up. Since I don't have a fine tuner on the G, I'm gonna put it through the hole on my tailpiece right away. I'm so scared a string that will pop out, just because when I was a kid, it happened once. Okay, so now that's good. Just making sure my bridge is okay. My bridge is still straight, so it's all good. Okay, so now, ooh, very metallic sound still. Let's do the D, and it's green. I'm gonna put it through the the tailpiece first, because earlier there was a mistake that I didn't do that first. And then now, because do you see that the G is on the most left? Now the next one is going to be D, and it's going to be right next to the G. So can you imagine if the G was like crisscross from the D? It will be impossible. So now put the D on. Oh no, I didn't even put the G correctly. Earlier I put it in there and it slipped off. It's supposed to be right on the nut where the mark is on. Make sure that you line them up on your bridge and on the nut so that it sits perfectly where it needs to be. Now let's just do the E. So I got my E string out, and now I am going to put the new E string inside the peg. Just make sure that you put the E string on the most right side of the violin, just because if not, if you put it like right here, it's going to crisscross again. So make sure that you slide your peg a little bit out first and put the string through. Why is it already bended? I'm very scared of E string, just because if it's popped to my face, it's going to hurt badly. It looks easy to put the peg up, but for beginners, it might be hard. And please do it carefully, because if you overdone it, then your string might break in half, or from the bottom or from the top it might break. So make sure you do it very gently, slowly, and hear the pitch, and make sure you don't go past the designated pitch. Now it's E flat. next 2 days probably, or 3 days, my string is going to get out of tune a bunch. So sorry, my schoolmates and my quartet mates and everyone that play around me. I need to tune often. So now that I changed all my strings, the last steps that I need to do is to clean my fingerboard with alcohol swab. My luthier said that this is very safe to do for you to clean your fingerboard with alcohol swab, because I'm very sweaty when I play and I just don't want to get gross. But please do not touch the varnish of the violin because you might ruin it. Just don't touch the varnish, the wood, just do the fingerboard, and that's about it. I clean my fingerboard pretty often, so it's not gonna be that dirty. See, it's not gonna be that dirty. But when I clean my students' fingerboard, oh my goodness, they are so gross. I do not even want to touch it. So yeah, clean your fingerboard often so it's not gross. And clean your strings often too, so that when you play, it's not all black in your finger because it's gross. I am pretty much very clean freak, so I like to do that often. So yeah, thank you for following along with me and my violin to change the new set of strings. Now my violin is happy, hopefully this brand fits really well with my violin, and I will see you guys on my next video. Bye!